afternoon, Mr. Damian and my dear friends. I'm glad to be here and introduce myself to you. My name is Wang and my English name is Hannah. It's just the same like Yang Junhan because we have the same character in our Chinese name Han. And today my introduction art is divided into 3 parts. First, I will introduce you who I am and what have I learned and who I want to be in the future. So first, let's begin with some basic information. So first, there is my hometown. I come from Anhui province of China. It's a province in the east of China. As you can say, my hometown is Tongling. It is a quiet, small but beautiful city. The Yangtze River just flowing through it. And here are some photos I take just by the riverside. And speaking of my hobbies, as you all know, I'm a swimming lover. I am a backstroke swimmer in our Nanjing University swimming team, and before I came to here, I was the president of our swimming club. And here are some photos. These photos were pictured when I was going to some matches. We came to Nanjing swimming competition and Jiangsu province swimming matches and national swimming matches representing our Nanjing University. And I have won 7th place in 15 meters backstroke matches, and just as this picture shows. And my another hobby is traveling, and especially I love to traveling alone because I think traveling alone is an experience of stepping out of my comfort zone, and I can make friends with unfamiliar people. And there is another reason because my favorite author, Peter Hessler, he is a traveling journalist, and he loves to travel all around the world. I think I dreamed of being a traveling journalist when I grew up. So I'm trying to just experience traveling alone. And in this summer, I went to Suzhou and Zhenjiang and taking these photos. Speaking of my activities, as I was the formal president of our swimming club, I had to design some posters for my swimming clubs, and I also clipped some videos for my swimming team. And besides, our swimming club also planned the first water fun competition in our university, and in the years later we will held this competition again and again. So, as a student major in journalism and communication, we have a lot of courses, but these courses can be divided into different catalogs. For example, there are theoretical classes. In these classes, we are introduced of some history, laws, or methods of media studies, and also there are some classes that is more interactive than the theoretical one. In these classes, the teachers assign some topics for us, and we will discuss or present these classes in the classroom. And besides, there are practical classes. For example, in-depth report. I have wrote a report of fishermen in Yangtze River, and my report is now adopted by my local newspaper, Xin'an Evening newspaper, and is going to be published. And in media convergence classes, we learn how to fact checking. And I used to fact checking the Hong Kong Zhuhai Macomb Bridge project with my partners, and we have won the best interpreting report in our journalism and communication school. And also we have other curriculums. I choose these curriculums according to my interests, and I really recommend this, a brief history of the universe, because I love astronomy and I have watched many documents such as the Horizon series of BBC, so I'm really looking forward to the trip of BBC. And speaking of my future aspiration, as I just mentioned, I like to be a traveling author just like Peter Hessler. So there are also some short aspirations I like to achieve in our 3 months of Sterling. First, I like to improve my English because although almost everyone I met there is very friendly and patient to us, but I think I like to improve my English for better communication, and also I hope I can enjoy my extracurricular activities. I like not only sign up for the sport center, but also I like to plan a trip around England and to record some stories and stories of local people. But to record a good story for local people, I have to promote my professional knowledge to interview or writing. So I know it is the first time, it is the first time I went to a foreign country, but I know it is somewhat challenging, but I hope and I trust it will be a precious experience for all of us in next 3 months. Thank you.
Thank you.